Hey guys! In today's video, I'm looking forward to sharing with you a project that I've been wanting to make for some time now. A picture vase with paper quilling flowers. So without any further ado, let's get started. I first made the purple flowers, and I started by cutting out paper strips for the petals. Each flower is made out of 14 petals, 7 smaller ones and 7 bigger ones. For each paper strip, I made a crease that is going to be a guideline for me in folding and making the petal, as you will see very soon. I'm not gonna give specific lengths of the paper strips because I think each of you can choose however big or small you want to make your flowers. So here I'm starting to make my first small petal, and like I said before, I'm using that crease as a guideline to help me fold the petal. After making the first fold, I'm gonna go over it 2 more times to make the petal sturdier. Here you can see how the 2 sizes of petals should look. Make 7 of each so you can have a total of 14 petals. After making the petals, I glued a paper strip of a lighter shade around them in order to give them some contrast. Then I started shaping my petals by pinching them at the top as you see here. So after my petals were done, I just glued them one by one like so, and I left the flower to sit for a bit while I continued to make the center of the flower. Here I'm just checking to see if my tight coil would fit in the center of the flower. Now that I finished making the tight coil, I'm gonna fix it in the center of the flower, and to do that I added some glue beforehand inside the center of the flower so that the paper coil would stick well. If you want to shape your flower, just use some pins and styrofoam like I did here and let the flower sit for a few hours in that shape. And here is the finished look of my flowers. I made 2 smaller ones that are identical and a slightly bigger one to which I inverted the colors. Next step is making the white flowers, and for each of these you're gonna need 5 paper strips. Start by making a tight coil in order to make a petal, but be careful not to have a tight grip when you roll the paper strip. Otherwise, your tight coil will turn out extra tight and you'll have a hard time shaping it. This comes with practice. I myself am still learning as I go. Once I've finished making all the elements of my flower, I start gluing them together. I'm gonna glue everything on this small circle that I cut out from 300 GSM paper. I made this picture vase inspired by a photo I saw on Pinterest, and I really liked it, so I thought I could try and see if I could make it myself. I used watercolors in order to paint it, and I was happy with the result. You can watch how I assembled this picture vase on my Patreon page, and you can also download the parts of this picture and print them out to make your own. So the last step was arranging and gluing everything together, which is always a challenge. I only filmed the part where I was playing around with my elements to see where each of them would fit. I normally end up gluing elements and then removing some of them and then re-gluing them, and I thought that would take too much time and would be more stressful to film. So I'm only gonna show you the final result. Here it is. It took me a while to finish, but that's what usually happens with every larger project. I hope you guys were able to get some inspiration from this video and learn something new in your own artistic journey. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, happy quilling!